Before I start this lesson, I like to give all praises unto Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Wakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to 144,000 men that's pushing and believe in this word in all true sincerity and sacrificing their lives on us to do so. Shalom to the men, women, and children that's tuning in and listening. And shalom to his like foreigner scattered abroad on all four corners of the earth. The Heavenly Father name is Yahweh. His only begotten Son name is Yahweh Shai. And Lord, when this video is edifying, quick and straight to the point. This is a continuation from the other video I just did not too long ago. This video will be entitled Increase in Concentration Camps Part 2. And, with noticing the massing ICE deployments, the massing sedition, civil unrest, so on and so forth. We're coming into times of where this isn't just hard to believe or pick and choose to believe. No, obviously prophecies ain't something you just pick and choose to believe, but at the end of the day, prophecy has been set to what take place, regardless if you believe or not. The Lord is making that Ezekiel 12 speak. Now, give me 1 second, Salakia, pardon the noise. Give me 1 second, Salakia, y'all. All right. But back to what I was saying, the Lord is making it known that these concentration camps are going to be used for you Israelites. Realistically, for the 2/3. Now, obviously, there's going to be some elected in these concentration camps. There won't be some elected in the concentration camps. But at the end of the day, these concentration camps are for Israelites to know, to experience the things that y'all did in your past lives, as well as the things y'all done in this life, to the towards the Heavenly Father by not listening, being stiff-necked, don't want to take rebuke, don't want to come to the Heavenly Father. To the famous, to the sword, we're not going to feel sorry for you. Me speaking for me, I'm not going to feel sorry for no 2/3, for no nigga. Because all y'all did was mock, scoff, and scorn the prophets. Y'all bucked up against the Heavenly Father first and foremost. Y'all had 4 decades at least to get right. And Jake chose not to get right. So therefore, actually I'm going to grab that in Isaiah 30. Yeah, I'm going to grab that in Isaiah 30. Because Jake like to take their sweet ass time to do shit. And just as in Jake fashion, wait till last minute to get something done. And now that you waiting last minute to get something done, guess what? The Lord ain't doing that. The Lord ain't going to let you escape out of that judgment. The Lord isn't going to hear you. And that's in Proverbs 2 also as well. The Lord isn't going to hear when your fear cometh as a desolation. The Lord isn't going to listen to you at that time, because why? You chose to listen to the Lord when you felt like it. That ain't how this works. That ain't how none of this works. You listen to the Lord when he calls. And if you don't listen, that's your ass. And Jake gonna find that out real hard and real soon. So this is Isaiah chapter 30. I started verse 9. I'm gonna be reading this a little fast. Lucky y'all, I'm kind of in a rush. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that would not hear the law of the Lord Yahweh. Yeah, and that's exactly what's going on. Israel, 2/3 of Israel is those children that choose to not hear the law of the Lord and what the Lord is saying. We say to the seer, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, guess what? The Lord is about to judge you because, Slakia, the Lord is going to judge you because why? Y'all choose to stay in perverseness and oppression. Y'all choose to stay and trust in your oppressor. Y'all choose your enemies over the Lord. So the Lord got tired of that. The Lord is a jealous power. And not just that he's a jealous power, he's a power of righteousness and recompense. So what? The Lord is about to judge Jake, get Jake together, and y'all gonna suffer that because why? Y'all chose to not listen. Y'all chose to not do what the Lord instructed you to do. The apostles been out here for 3-4 decades. And elders, the bishops, the elders, so on and so forth to us today. And y'all choose to talk shit. Y'all choose to come up against the prophets. Y'all choose to even try to harm the prophets. You know, within the last, 2 to 3 years, there's been an increase in, me hearing the testimonies of what brother had to deal with, that Jake trying to harm prophets. One of the best examples I remember in Indianapolis, the apostle Ramalan was out there. Ramalan was out there, and they started shooting at the prophets out there. But guess what? The Lord had it to where angels was deflecting them bullets so it don't hit nobody. So on and so forth. This ain't no playing time no more, Jake. They say, I want to do what I want. If you ain't doing what I want, I'm gonna do something to you. Like, no, the Lord is gonna protect His elect. The Lord is not gonna let His elect not get the victory. The elect are going to get the victory, and this is one of the best victories that you, as the elect, can get because why? You get to inherit the kingdom. You get to be, even if you become immortal, you still get to win. The kingdom is what Israelites been wanting for so long, but now that it's coming, Jake don't want it now for some reason. And a lot of Israelites ain't just made to be kings and priests. Not that. Let me take that back. Some Israelites are not made to be winners. A vast majority of Israel ain't made to be winners. Zechariah 13:8, which goes into that too. But I'm gonna get this Acts real quick, then I'm gonna jump to that Zechariah. So this is Acts chapter 14, right? Verse 22. Wait, give me one second. Oh yeah, this is Acts chapter 14, verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. Yeah, this is exactly what the Lord Yahushua did with the apostles. Now we have elders and apostles telling us to continue in the faith as well. So that's all we have to do is continue in the faith, right? And that we must, through the much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. And notice how it says much tribulation. Not a little bit of tribulation. Not no tribulation, much. Meaning what? We're going to have to deal with some degree of difficulty. That straight gate. The wide path and the narrow path. That narrow path is tight. That narrow path is what you got to follow. Everybody picking that broad path because they think it's easier. But that narrow and tight path is only able to let one man tread upon it at a time. That's why Apostle Tahar says, and brothers on down say, I can't save you. That's between you and Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. That's exactly something that is between you and the Lord. Now however the Lord has it planned out, that's how He has it planned out. But at the end of the day, the Lord is going to get ready to put His elect in winning situations, And that's just something that, as a brother, you got to remember. So I'm going to grab the Zechariah 13, then jump to Isaiah, and then I'm going to close out. I don't want to make this too long. This is Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8 and 9. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third part shall be left therein, right? And I will bring the third part through the fire, or refine them as silver is refined, and try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my power. And yeah, notice how that in Proverbs 1 it said, when they call upon me, I won't hear them. That's talking about the 2/3, and this is talking about the elect, that 1/3. 2 parts therein shall cut off there and die. Yeah, that's the 2/3 of Israel, of the nation of Israel. Ezekiel 9 and 4 and on down is going to take place. So this is what we're coming into. This is the times we're coming into. It's no longer something to, damn, well, Jacob's trouble ain't going to happen in my lifetime. This is happening. This isn't, oh, well, this for years down the line. No, this is happening. And you Israelites are going to deal with it because, well, y'all chose to not listen. So therefore, what the Lord does with the badass kid, chastise them. And not just chastise them. You got to do away with a lot of Jake, because a lot of Jake don't want to listen. So this is Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun? When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. And yeah, this is saying what? Spiritual power. Elect men are going to receive spiritual power. Elect men are going to be victorious. The Lord isn't going to let his elect just get deleted and, no. The Lord's going to have it to where the elect men are going to partake in some glorious things. Spiritual power, so on and so forth. So that's just the times we're rolling into. That's exactly what's about to happen. And if you're not ready, you're not going to be ready. You're going to completely be destroyed and fucked up. But Lord, when it's just edifying, I'm going to close out by giving all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rekakodash. Lord, when it's just edifying, and on to the next one. Shalom.